Meta. Very fun mid lane matchup. Hi Chow. Chovy. Saber on the other side. Hi Chow. Yeah, his community nickname is Chovy. Gen does get damage on Solution. Ignite now put down onto Xiaoxia. Ovo and Fish 1 forcing a flash out too now. So 3 summoners used by Ultra Prime's bot lane and a hook lands. That could have even forced a flash there. Fourth shot comes through. Bayer turning and fighting, trying to get the last flash in. The double tap does land on Ovo, but it's not enough damage. The kill will come through from Fish 1 as the 2v2 heavily going in favor of LNG. They might be able to turn around a kill onto the Nautilus, but they won't be able to. Either him or the enemy player. And that's great for Viego, one side of it or the other, right? Because even if you trade 1 for 1, Viego comes out on top, regardless of whether Nautilus is on his team or not. Dragon started, finished by Ultra Prime. They will himself. Xiaoxia's here, has level 6, has that solar flash up on. He will last for another couple of seconds, then he'll have to come out of vision. We'll see that. That's a problem. Dashes out of the flag, drag flashes out of the solar flare. Bayer on the flank. Xiaofeng ults away. Is it going to be enough to save him? The culling's so close, and I don't think he'll be getting away from this Swan. A double tap will send him down into the dark depths of the underworld. And he will die alongside Fish 1. 2 for none. Great trap laid around that. Forward with as much impunity. But for now, he has to play against Xante. He can't be down there with those fights. Anyone got a link for stats that's actually live and posted? I don't know actually about stuff that's going on. You'll have to just read it off the screen. Post-game, though, after the game's ended, you can see it on gol.gg amongst other sites. I think DPM LOL also has it as well. Yichin retreating under his top turret. About to get himself his first item. Xiaofeng. Not the strongest dive. Oh, Ovo using the ghost to roam quicker. I like it. Tier 1 boots make him a little bit quicker as well. Ghost pop by Yichin. He knows he's in trouble. There's going to be a curtain call, and it might be curtains for Yichin as well. We'll stun into a couple different shots and a reset for the Viego. We'll see him dead on the other side of the map. A very, very dead Silas will join them. Kill goes over to Saber. First kill of the game for him. This has been his choice pick if he can. They killed the turret. I think they should kill the turret. I think you should have killed the turret there, maybe. I guess they're afraid of Junhao coming up with Cataclysm. Turret will die anyway from the 3 grubs. The team really wanting to walk into the enemy team, which makes sense. I think if you're walking into the enemy grouped up team, you're probably losing. Ultra Prime walking into something like a Poppy, that sucks. Into Nautilus as well, Jin as well. Yeah, stuff like this. It's going to be a problem. Catch out on both sides. Junhao got on one, Xiaofeng on the other. Both junglers forced to go out, and that culling does a lot of damage, but doesn't kill. Viego forced to flash away from Ovo. Did G2 have games this week? No, they didn't. They made a joke which gave them enough armor to make that less good. Dragon spawning. And look how LNG, they don't want to be stuck in the Dragon Pit. Not against the Leona, really. And the Jarvan as well. Jarvan Leona is a heck of a good engage combo to punch down on people who are stuck in one area of the map. LNG trying to control the choke point. Hook lands onto the Jarvan. Oh, that is a problem for Ultra Prime. If he dies, that reset is very valuable. He goes down. Where's the reset? Great triple knockback, though, from the Cassante. The reset comes through now, and the flag drake's not fantastic. Popel doesn't get that much done. Ultra Prime do a good job of making sure the reset is not that valuable. It is still jungle for support, though. LNG lose the less valuable member. Ultra Prime lose their jungler with that objective up. So Ultra Prime will go back towards the mid lane, try and delay until Junhao's Ultra Prime, even-ish in gold still. Oh, hang on a second. What the hell is happening here? Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening indeed? That is all over the place. Let's dive in that bot side. Fish 1 getting a jumped onto. And he'll go down. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to quickly restart things after this fight because the audio is horribly desynced. Zucker trying to disengage, but it's not nearly enough. Too many people have gone down at this point, I think, in the fight. Too many HP bars. And god, sorry about the production issues, folks. We'll go through into this. Solar flare, and you managed to stun someone important. That's still a stolen solar flare. He shouldn't be using the perfect execution now, I don't think. Well, I guess he can. The base damage is very high. Dragon's going down. LNG need to find a way to engage before the soul goes down. Saber on the flank. Hydra trying to match him. Gets the perfect execution. Dragon gets stolen by Xiaofeng. No soul for Ultra Prime. What's happening in the rest of the fight? Saber, the big gold lead, is shut down. And suddenly the Silas is back in the game. Solar flare comes through. And Ichen trying to clean up the AD carry will be able to maybe get him. Where are the rest of the resets for LNG? Xiaofeng not going to need them, I don't think. A W land onto Eject. It will be no soul for Ultra Prime. Ultra Prime trying to flash out, getting some combos down. Eject doing his best. The Cassante getting some regen through that all out. The flag and drag gets the kill, even if it's stopped by the Poppy W. And 2 kills to Eject maybe opens up something like a Baron on spawn if they win this hard enough. Flag drag over the wall. Sucker, I don't think he's going to die to this. I think Junhao needs to back off. I think they really need to go towards something like the Atakan or the Baron. They don't get the dragon, but they do narrowly win the fight. I think change things. No culling, no solar flare from Xiaoxia. I guess he ulted himself there, actually. No big engage tool for him. Now, you don't need the Viego ult to get the resets. Now, it's obviously very important. A lot of his damage. Poppy ult missing. No disengage from that. Tanking the Atacama might come down to a smite. Xiaofeng doesn't really want to go in there. Has no smite from the last fight. Good damage onto Ichian, but he's able to tank things up. Pathmaker forwards. Akali starting to get rolling. Has that Ian. This time Saber is not caught out. The Atacama doing a lot of damage. Abaye almost killed by Atacama. Self-killed by a shot instead from the curtain call. Saber trying to get the damage. Flashing over the wall to kill out Haicha, but he escapes as well. He gives himself up as a reset. Now there's the Akali on the other team, and the Shroud and the Kunai and everything flies into the backs of Ultra Prime as 4 go down. They find their end at this time. Get themselves that 4 kills, and the Atakan itself. Still off of vision. They haven't pinged him out. He doesn't have flash. He can open up one flank. Does change things. The Monster Energy Blast gun punts him back into the river. Does punt Junhao back into the river. Shasha walking up. I don't think a Soul Flare's up just yet. Spotted now on the flank. Baron started. Dragon started up. Ovo goes very, very low and Sabers into the backline. First kill goes down. The Steadfast Presence time's out, and that's a kill onto the Viego. No more resets. Ultra Prime not going to fall for the team fight foibles they did around the Atakan. Dragon started up 2 kills. Should be the Dragon on top of it. And with no jungler, it's not like LNG can really do a counter Baron or something like that, especially with 2 people down. Be absolutely not something they can do. Chemtech Soul claim for Ultra Prime at 29 minutes. Haicha's Zerka can teleport into position if they want. Haicha's pushing the top lane in a turret. Is there going to be a fight? There's no fight steal available. Zerka's alone. Zerka's alone. I mean, they just let him go. There's no support here. Top lane in a turret, pushing in mid lane as well. LNG made the decision. We cannot contest the Baron, not without a smite. But also, your damage profile is just kind of low now. Was there anything old Akali couldn't do? I mean, this was like release rework Akali, where your ult was an untargeted dash with a mini stun on it, mixed damage with a ton of base damage. It was absolutely insane. But Q at max rank would do, or no, cast at max energy would like heal you and do more damage to minions. It was a mess. It was a real mess. Ultra Prime pushing in mid and bot lane. But yeah, release Akali on the rework was disgusting. Old Akali was also kind of broken, by the way. Gunblade was disgusting on it. There was some really fun tech where you could do the... it's not been upgraded just yet. I mean, having the Lord Doms and the Collector means you're at 50% crit. It's not bad in that sense, but you'd much rather not have a Collector and just have another crit item now at this point, really. Trunk in the mid lane. Good damage there from the Jin traps onto Buy It. Do you have any life steal? It does have a little bit. There's no Steadfast Presence. Stun comes in. That is a lot of CC. Does he ever have the ability to get in time? This Poppy, notoriously tanky. When you get low HP and you proc that W, does manage to get through. The Jin W, sadly, on this side does... Potential engage in the mid lane. Dragon spawning. Elder spawning in 20 seconds. Okay then, folks. We are Elder flipping. Do you smell the burgers? Well, I don't know. Those are a bit blocked. Flash forward for a hook. It goes on to Jarvan. It's not the most valuable. Where's the Poppy ultimate? Well, it's not going to do anything because Ichin ends up cancelling it out and going unstoppable with his own Pathmaker. I feel like LNG get the worst off of that. But the HP bars aren't fantastic on Ultra Prime. Some damage came through onto them. Elder potentially started. Now, LNG, they don't really want to push up mid lane and go for a turret trade because giving up Elder is way too valuable. Haicha, level 17. Poppy ult has come back off. Cooldown. It goes onto the engages. The Poppy's the owner's gone. Who else has gone with them? It's the top lane, but they can't engage during that time. Oh, it looks so good for a little while. Saber gets into the backline. Not stopped this time. Cataclysm into the box to them. Where is the rest of the Akali damage? There it is! Into the backline. Great damage from the 4th shot. Can he clean up the rest of the fight? Does he need to? Fish 1. He needs some DPS. I don't think it's enough. I think LNG might have run out of steam. Saber's flying onto the backline. Might have just... flash on Leona. Also true. That's also good. Everything else is down. Very little. What happened in the play here? Is there a culling used? There was a culling used. Okay, so culling's down. Wait. Buy is dead. Hang on a second. Whoa. Buy is dead. I didn't even check that. He just ends up getting 4th shot. Fish 1 just removes him from the field of play. This is why you don't have replays over important moments like this. Elder now taken down. You have no AD carry. You have no AD carry. There's a popular away. The Elder Dragon now being started and put down low. Saber not wall stun, but there's so much damage and Saber goes down. How can any other team lose like this? It could go to smite range, but Junhao, the hero, takes the Elder. Ultra Prime will lose the fight. It's a triple to Xiaofeng, but the Elder is at least picked up by Ultra Prime. It's not on Bayer though, is it? I think it is. I didn't see it on the right-hand side. There is an Elder on Lucian. Is that enough to save the game? Is that enough to save it? Ultra Prime, how does Bayer die at such a critical juncture? How does he die like that? It is a 2v4 Nexus defense. Guardian Angel picked up by Bayer. That could be crucial. Trying to use the culling now, I suppose. It's not fantastic. Zucker not taking that much damage walking up. Remember, he does have the Elder. They're taking them down low. The Elder is threatening. And it'll take one. It'll take two. Bayer making up for previous mistakes. GA popped. Haichao sticking around, wanting to get out of the base. We'll just buy the GA. And that'll be enough. The GA is enough to save the game, though. 5v3. Now they are on the offensive side of the game-ending advance. Curtain calls ended early. Xiaoxia could have walked up and threatened an ult to close that off. This has been only the first series today, folks. Inhibitor taken. 10 seconds on Zucker and Xiaofeng. Is it enough time? Ichen going to go in. Haichao, he's low HP, and the Elder is ticking on him. Fish 1 trying to get some damage onto Saber, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The disengage comes through, and Fish 1 cannot stick around for a fourth shot. The towers are oh so low, and Ultra Prime, the anti-clutch team, finally find their moment. Zucker's a Poppy ultimate will not be enough to save the game, I don't think, question mark. No, it won't be. Ultra Prime will find themselves at 2 and 4, and LNG, their revival is short-lived. They will go